take it on. Kauffie, Kauffie Company, yeah. Oh yeah, it's the Kauffie Company. Whoa, it's the Kauffie Company. Whoa, Kauffie,
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to your place of chill. It is the Kauffie Company. It is Thursday, the 5th of June, and it is wet. It's wet. I don't know what it is, Canadian weather, but it is 16 degrees centigrade, and it is raining and constantly raining and raining and raining. It's raining again, in the words of Supertramp. But no one can rain on our parade, guys, because we're still the European champions. We're still the European champions, and there's nothing you can do about it. I'm joined by Aki today, by Bobby later as well, who always says he's going to come on, and then he doesn't. But if he's going to come on, it's always a laugh. But Aki, what's happening today?
So first of all, the weather's been boiling hot. The air conditioner's in. It's a bit grey today, but it is going to get hot. The Canadian summer is about to get good. What I will say with it being June the 5th, not that they're watching it because they are now chilling in a Greek island. Happy 48th wedding anniversary to my mum and dad. So 48 years strong today. 48 years strong today. They're celebrating in Greece, in Rhodes. And I hope they have a wonderful day. Not that they will watch this at all, but as soon as you said June the 5th, I was like, oh, yeah. So happy anniversary, Mum and Dad.
Happy anniversary to Mr. and Mrs. Daigle. But let's see who's in the chat to take us through the show. I've got my coffee already here sitting beside me. Let's see who's in the house. We have Adrian Schroker, the Spurs diehard, saying good afternoon, Ben. And good to see you. European champion. Because he's asking so nicely. We got Mark Swifties in the house. Good to see you, buddy. European champion. We have why is Mini-Me on holiday? I don't know why you're on holiday, but you are. But good to see you, Kudos.
No, he's talking about my arch nemesis.
He is. Mr.
Do
you know what nemesis means, my old chum? Good to see you. Good to see you. Colin Crossamano, European champion, and of course, double winner. He's a double winner because he was there when the double was won. So, big up Colin Crossamano. Curly Norman's in the house. Good to see you, buddy. Hopefully you're well. European champion. Indeed, nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. European champion. Lisa Chica. Good to see you, Lisa. Hopefully you're well. Good to see you. European champion. We have Curly Norm. We got Luke. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, European champion. Marios, European champion. Finn Boy, good to see you, mate. European champion. He's saying thank you. Big up. Big up. Indeed, it is. It is. And we got Daniel 90. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Good to see you. And speaking of thank you, Marios, for this great. Oh, we got Roomies in the house as well. Good to see you. European champion, YouTube member. We have Scott M, European champion. Ryan G, good to see you. European runners-up, 1972. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Craig
there he is
in the house. European champion. No, it means you saw greatness. Speaking of bingo, this is a call to all my North American and Canadian friends. And Matt Coplin's in the house as well, European champion as well. And we got Alan Hogan as well, European champion. To all my North American and Canadian friends, Tottenham on Tour needs you because we all know the game that's known as the Buzzword Bingo. And we are going to make this an actual game now because there's so much shit that we need to do. There's so much shit we need to do. We need to finally make it. So, introducing everyone, what you need to do. I need a voiceover for this video, which is going to be played right here, right now. Hit the VT. That's it, everyone. I need everyone.
I think I've got to get Cody.
Cody Mack would be great. That would be great. No, it doesn't mean him. No, it doesn't mean him.
Oh, dear. No, listen. It's as we know, we're doing absolutely bugger all, and Buzzword Bingo is there. Just you don't understand how many people have reached out to me going, Brian, you do know this isn't actually Tottenham saying these words, it's journalists and ITK. I'm fully aware of what it is. We're not talking about the targets, it's the words. And Chris Cowling did one today, not from him, but he gave the source. And the new one that's entered today, after a quiet day yesterday, is Spurs are in a summer battle for Simmons.
That's a new one.
That is a brand new entry.
New one.
Every Friday, I'm going to be updating the list with the new entries so people know they're null and void and that they've been stamped. There's been some great ones. And I will say, because I don't know them by name, but there is a Twitter account and their handle is well on side.
Yeah,
and they've clued on. They're just a very, very small. I wouldn't say they're an ITK or anything, but they've clocked on to Buzzword and Phrase Bingo, and they're putting stuff in just for shits and giggles.
It's going to be. We should make this a weekly segment on our YouTube channel.
It's going to be every Friday.
Pre-recorded Buzzword Bingo. What is the entry of the week?
No, there should be a vote. There should be a vote for entry of the week. We let the other people. We let the people watch it.
We have all the entries, and then the people in the chat tell you what the best one is.
I gotcha.
And then, and on the next week, on the next video, at the start of the show, we read out what everyone voted as the number one Buzzword Bingo.
Well, I'll tell you what. We're at Thursday now. Let me just give you the new entries this week so far, just so people in the chat can have a see what they think. So we've had Summer Battle that I mentioned. Let me scan through. We are out of second gear and into third.
Ooh.
We have got Lodged Interest. We have got approaching the final furlong. We have had Test the Waters.
Yeah.
We have had, with Sane, we were offering him an indispensable starting place. We have had Really Appreciate.
Yeah.
We have had Strong Pursuit. We have had Retained Interest. We have had a Normal Appreciate, not Strongly Appreciate. And that's it for this week alone. They're your entries.
We'll get some more as well. We'll certainly get some more as well.
There'll be more. There'll be the final furlong.
Jason Bell's in the house, YouTube member, European champion. Mario. Tottenham are interested. This is a pretty tame Buzzword Bingo. We got a
no, that's an old classic. That's an old classic. There's new entries, but I will say the Premier inside is about as reliable as Ange Postecoglou or any manager giving their shopping list to Daniel Levy. That's how reliable the Premier side are.
Indeed. We got Angus is in the house. Good to see you, buddy. Saying big up Tribal Chief and the final boss. Good to see you, buddy. Hopefully you're well. The best one I saw was Tottenham in transfer tussle for top star.
Rob, I think Rob's on Twitter. Rob, are you on Twitter? I'm sure we've people need to just tag me in it. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
Tottenham are in love. That's another one. Concrete Interest. Good to see you.
Concrete has not made an appearance yet. which is quite shocking.
Ben Jacobs saying we're in for Morgan Rogers. That is not happening.
Yeah.
That is not happening. Absolutely not. That's happened. One good season at Aston Villa, and then Arsenal going to nick him. They're like, no, they're not going to. And there's a genuine chance with the way the Europa League works that Aston Villa will win the Europa League this year. They are more than capable of winning that tournament this year, and they should try and go for it, and they should try and win that tournament. Lodged in Interest would be a great band name. My band name that I want to make is The Pope is from Chicago. That's going to be my band name. I'm going to trademark it. The Pope is from Chicago. That's going to be my American blues band, and I'm gonna have that. I'm gonna have that with our Spurs TV saying European champion saying Tottenham scouts breathed on SA, which means we're getting him. I doubt it. And we got George Cardaris is in the house. No, he's not YouTube member. European champion saying, yay, the Socceroos just qualified for the World Cup. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Well done to the Australian national team. Well done, you guys. Australia always have a good time in the world. I always like them stuff. I like their stuff. Yeah, like FFP, Angus, you say it like it's a done deal. The amount, if Angus was Fabrizio Romano, Arsenal would have like a squad of like 70 people because like not even 5% of them come true.
Do you know what it is, Angus? Even what I will say, Angus, and Angus is right. Villa have got to be careful with their wages and everything, but their owners will just invest. Aston Villa will probably have to get rid of a star or two. If getting
rid of Morgan Rogers,
that's exactly where I was going with it. Unless a real monster club comes in and it's too good to turn down, and Rogers is, but they will.
We're talking for Morgan Rogers, 110 million, aren't we? After last season,
I don't think you're going that. Well, you never know in today's market, but
he's English, isn't he? English,
he's English, but Aston Villa have got some stars that they could balance the books with, or sell to, like Duran to Saudi Arabia. It won't be him. I would be. You know what? If Morgan Rogers leaves Villa, whoever gets him, that's one of the signings of the window immediately.
Yeah. Indeed. We have roundtable talk. Nick, good to see you, buddy. Hopefully you're well. Just dropped into the good to see you, buddy. European champion. They're not getting him. We have Finn who's in the house. Good to see. Oh, why is my computer being so slow?
I'm going to be very interested when you get to Ryan's comment, because I didn't know it. Where's Aiton Yuri going?
He's going to Manchester City.
Oh, wait. Oh, when he said sold him to 33. Okay, I didn't know. I thought the way he'd written it, I thought another bidder coming from another club. Mate, Wolves are getting stripped for parts.
They are. They are indeed. Spurs snubbed. Spurs are fully confident. Yes, they are. Didn't say interested. You're not getting him. I am very interested in going to Disney World this year. It's not going to happen.
I think I am actually this year for the first time ever. Is Disneyland the one that's in America? Not in America, sorry, in Florida.
Disney World is in Florida.
Yeah, then I could be going to that one.
Yeah, indeed, mate. Indeed, it's a real shame.
But you know what? This is it. If you look at it, just quick with what. So they've lost two of their players, and obviously big money, but they will go and spend it, whatever. But they've gone and lost it to Manchester City, who have said, or in their recent history, have had their worst window, and they're already making moves. They've lost, obviously, Cunha to Manchester United, who may have finished a place above us, but in a worse place. No, Europe and everything.
Yeah,
they're doing stuff. But don't forget the great one that I'm hearing, because we always hear it, is teams can't make transfers yet. It's only for the teams in the World Club Cup. Oh yeah, really?
That's not how football works, is it?
Mate, the amount of and people go, oh, the window's just open. Why are you so upset? Because we're in the Champions League.
United, without Champions League football, Manchester United could have a front three of Bucharest, Cunha, and Mbermo. That's going for a title. That's a front three that could win you a title.
what our fans do, or sections of our fan base do, they think football is run like a supermarket. And after Christmas and Easter, like the day after Christmas and Easter, Christmas crackers, mince pies, chocolate eggs, all go down to like 99p or $1 or whatever. And they just think, oh, if we just wait a bit and just we'll get them at the right price. No, other people will go and get the top selling toys at Christmas, start selling out because all the kids want them. So you go and get it early to stop and make sure your child has the toy that they want. Well, surely when you're looking at football players, if other teams are looking at them, you go and say, do you know what? We need this player. The manager wants this player. Whoever the manager may be, let's just take out whatever, where we stand with our current manager. If there is a player the club has wanted, especially when it's people like John, so this is what I don't get. People like Jonathan David, Eze, and other players that we have wanted for years, they haven't just been in Ange Postecoglou's tenure. They've been in X, Y, and Z manager. So the club obviously want them and have wanted them over managers as well. Go and get them. But no. We'll just plod along. We'll just do nothing. And we'll let all the I think what Tottenham want to do, they want to be fair and give everyone a head start and go, right, now we're going to sign the next Lithuanian Mbappe is what we're here. We're signing the Lithuanian Mbappe, the Bolivian Nesta, and the Greek Buffon. And they'll be, oh my God, this guy in a few years. Oh my God. Very good.
We got Drew Lala is in the house. Good to see her, miss. Hopefully a European champion and, of course, YouTube member. We got Shem Tangs in the house. Good to see her, buddy. YouTube member, European champion. We've got my lovely Mickey's in the house. Good to see you, my lovely. Hopefully you're well. Hopefully you have a good rest this morning. And she's saying hi all in chat. Those fab peeps on the screen. I don't know who you're talking about. It's certainly not me. We have Archers in the house. YouTube member. Good to see her. Johnny, European champion. European champion. We have Johnny, European champ. Yes, Tottenham at Iron. We got Ryan Aki. Good to see her. Good to see her. Hopefully you're well. Hopefully you're well. European champion. Paul Clark's in the house. European champion. Yeah, absolutely. Still no news. There's still no news. That's good. Yep, City has spent a lot of money this window so far. Have spent a lot of money. Imagine getting stacked with Kai. Indeed. No, you're not, mate. If you offer 49p for a coffee, I'm making you wash all my dishes.
Mate, honestly,
and my entire shop.
Oh, the love of all that's going on. The love of all that's going on.
Always sad when smaller teams get. Yeah, it's really sad, but that's just the way it works. That Arsenal, they're already signed Zubamendi for 60 million. They're going to sign Sesko for 90 million. They think they're going to. Angus, I'm sorry, buddy. You say PSR with Aston Villa. There's no way you're spending over 200 million. Not happening.
Listen, put it right, Ben. I think as well. What we got to say as well. If you would say, forget the PSR, if a team in North London was going to spend 200 million, it's 100% Arsenal. Yeah, it's 100% Arsenal. Listen, Arsenal have always gone in. I don't understand, or I do understand, because their owners want success at the football club. A team when we get told we need Champions League money and Champions League football to get the players and pay the wages. Well, Arsenal didn't have it for 6 years. And managed to dump 100 million for Declan Rice. So for them, they can they can find it, but apparently us, with all our incentives and revenue streams and events and everything, we can't find it or pay the wages.
We're just not a at this moment in time. We're not an attractive football club to big name players. We need to build. We got Sleepy Mockers in the house, YouTube member, and of course, European champion. We've not seen the Nacho Slayer yet, the best nickname in all of the Kauffie Company's YouTube channel now. More chance of Gyökeres ended up at Man United over Arsenal. Yes, because Amarin loves him and he worked with him.
I'll be pissed
Buzzword
off.
bingo.
I'll be pissed off if he makes it to United, but I will certainly not be as pissed off as I would have been if he ends up down the filth.
Yes, that's all the phrases that Mick knows. Those are all the phrases she knows.
Does she shout that when she's with you? Just like Tourette's, like literally just during the game, just shout one of these 4 things out.
No.
Okay.
Without Champions League, we got Aubameyang. They're not top tier players, are they, Angus?
Aubameyang, you could put. I wouldn't say top, but I'd certainly put Aubameyang.
He was that tier below. And like Arsenal fans were saying that Aubameyang's better than fucking Harry Kane, for God's sake. Harry Kane is top tier. He's a thing under. He's a yardstick under, which is not something to be scoffed at because he was a quality footballer. He's not Harry Kane. He's not Harry Kane. He's not Erling Haaland. He was not Robin van Persie at his peak. He's not a Drogba at his peak.
You have to admire Angus. He comes into this show, Tottenham on Tour and other channels, and will just bang the. We talk about us as a football club not reading the room. I admire Angus. Angus has got Richarlison level shithousery. He really does. I might have to start calling him Richie. Angus, I might start calling you Richie or the Pigeon.
Angarlison.
There you go. There you go.
That's where we go. We have Ghosteds in the house, European champion.
Got a lot of love for this guy. I see you recently. I mean, like I said, I'm not going on a lot of channels at the moment. But when I have been on, put your hand up. You got to put the hand up when you're doing it. Big up to Ghosted.
Yeah, Mick calls me offside all the time when I'm walking in my house. She's like, offside. She does it. Aubameyang was very, very good. Yeah, indeed. Class A. Don't forget to like. Yes, Aubameyang was a shit MUSK. I've been called worse. Levy's transfer tactics, 40. Why do you want 30? I've got 20. Here's 10. Yes.
Finn, it's like you're in the boardroom.
It is.
And you know what? It's so annoying. I created on ChatGPT and I had this picture ready to go. And it was the Wheel of Fortune with Daniel Levy spinning it. And it had like option to buy 5 million short and couple of players. I did one for every single segment. But then it just started making players' names up. It was just making. I was like, no, change that for that. And I was just like, I give up. But yeah,
I can't wait, Aki, until we bring back the Wheel of Corruption. The Wheel of Corruption is happening again this year. We're picking our Italian team. And hopefully we get some better luck from the Wheel of Corruption. Or we should go to a different league and have the Wheel of Corruption. Maybe we should go to Germany for the Wheel of Corruption this year. We could do it. We could do a Wheel of Corruption.
No, do you know what? If we're going to do this, Ben, I think we should do, and really get into it this season, a really not top 5 league, like a random league.
It's got to be a league that's on the telly, though, Aki.
No, don't. We can find out. We get everything on the telly, but we're like the Belgian league or something, or some kind of the Danish or whatever league, and just literally pick a random team and just follow them for the season. I think we got it. Can't be one of the big leagues. We've got to do a random country, a random European country. Like Ian said, the Romanian top league, which is actually the Wheel of Corruption. So we could do it.
Is there a league with more corrupt teams than Serie A? We'll find it. We will find it. What about the Scottish League? There's always room. Romanian top flight. Yeah, man. The takeover news. I don't think we're getting the takeover.
We can call it the Gica Popescu watch or the Ilya Dimitrescu.
The Popescu Wheel Corruption.
There you go.
The Wheel of Popescu.
See, look, the juices are just flowing here with ideas. Oh, I wonder why Rumi's gone Turkey. He loves a bit of Turkey.
No,
that is a corrupt league. That is a league of corruption.
We can do the Wheel of Hair Transplants. It's the only reason people go to Turkey at the moment. It's teeth. Hair and teeth league. Always something. Yeah, there is. Screw the Scottish League. FC Lucerne in Switzerland, Daigle.
Oh,
Good to
gee,
see
big
you
up,
again,
buddy.
mate.
Yeah, let's go. We can call it the Vega, the Wheel of Vega. See,
The Wheel of Vega. If you cut me, my blood. Who's gonna tell him? I don't know.
mate. Do you know what I think we should do, Ben? We should add some fun to this. We should actually put all the European countries on a wheel, and then once we've got the country,
we could do a Wheel of Corruption for the Champions League.
we can do that. But I think we need to get all these smaller leagues, all these countries on a wheel. Then we'll get our wheel, our country, and then we'll put the league teams in, and we'll go from there.
We'll find out. Maybe we should just do Italy. It's easier just to do Italy.
Oh, it takes out the fun. It takes out the fun. We can, mate. The thing is, you never know. We could unearth the next young protege that Tottenham will buy in the Romanian league.
Yeah, you know what? Whoever's in charge, it'll be either Gabinini or Paratici. They'll have like a press conference in a few years, or those videos that Paratici used to do when he was the transfer bloke, and he'd be like, you know, I learned about this player because I saw it on Tottenham on tour with Mr. Dagalicious and Mr. Kaufman.
Exactly. I can start my own transfer word buzzword bingo on my own with the players. Mate, I'm doing it. We're doing it.
Something always going on except actual impact signings. I hear the League of Ireland's culture is nuts. The Bulgarian League. That would be funny.
Oh, the Wheel of Berbatov.
Yes, the Wheel of Berber. Just have the wheel as a Beigel and all the options as the fill-ins. Yes. How many fill-ins are there, though? There's only 2.
No, there's loads, mate. There's loads.
Salmon and cream cheese and salt beef.
Chopped herring.
Oh, God. Why would you eat that?
Which is absolutely delightful. Tara salata.
Why would you eat that?
Tara salata. Egg mayonnaise. I could go on. Tuna, sweet corn mayo. I could go on with a load.
Nice turkey. Some nice smoked turkey.
Do you know what? This is why I love your show, Ben, because if someone had said to me today's discussion was going to send us in this direction, I would not.
We always do this. Yes. TOT to Estonia. Absolutely.
Here
Estonia
we go.
On tour. Good to see Oderes for say European champion, the league, the wheel of Beigel.
There you go.
The wheel of Beigel.
There you go, mate. It's all kicking off. It's all kicking off.
Chopped herring and cream cheese. What? That sounds revolting.
What did? Sorry, I've just gone to my Twitter to see if there's anything. Chopped herring
and cream cheese.
If Tom's licking his lips at that, I don't know if he's just laughing and putting 2 together. But like I said, I live in the country now where the weirdest combinations work. So I wouldn't be opposed to trying that.
Turkey stuffing and cranberry sauce. Not in a Beigel, though. Not in a Beigel.
Listen, if you do that, people that watch Friends, Ilana does basically the equivalent. If you remember Ross in Friends with the moist making and with the gravy soap, Ilana does that. Ilana does that every year after Thanksgiving. It's fucking gorgeous.
The wheel of Beigel for the Yiddish folk everywhere. Yes, for the Yiddish folk everywhere. Here we go.
I'm just checking to see if there's any.
The wheel
Spurs
of holiness. I like it. The wheel of misery.
Let's have a look. What's the latest?
I like it.
What is the latest tweet from Spurs official? The latest one 3 minutes ago. 3 minutes ago.
Revealing Buzzword bingo.
If you want to, 3 minutes ago, you can see the iconic the reasoning behind Richarlison's iconic pigeon celebration. Then you can see photos of Richie with Brazil, Kuti in Argentina, Bissouma with Mali, Wilson and Tell with France. And yeah, that's Spurs. That's Spurs of today. That's Spurs of today. It's not like there's any other news you need to drop or share, or. And
It's
do you know
like
what? I
clapping.
know
It's
for a
like
fact. I know for a fact there are millions of people that are on X that have set their notifications for every single time Spurs drop something, just waiting for some kind of. And every time, like, oh, is it? Oh, it's why does Richarlison do the pigeon dance? Oh, okay. Players on international duty. Who you reckon? I'm not asking people. There's almost there is 60 people in the chat.
There's 60 people in the
Bearing
chat.
in mind that it's now 2:30 in the afternoon, and we were told we are going to hear something this week. Do we reckon there's going to be a Spurs bombshell today after a day of nothing? Or do you reckon there's going to be an announcement tomorrow morning or at some point, and then the world implodes? Today or tomorrow? What do you reckon, Ben? Today or tomorrow?
It's going to be tomorrow. It's going to be
I'm kind of hoping tomorrow around about 2 p.m. because we'll be live.
Yeah, I'm hoping so as well.
Well, on a if they just dropped that like 2 minutes after we went live.
That's a buzzword bingo phrase. Next manager odds have been slashed.
I have to say, Cody Mack, and if Cody is not watching, he did something today. He's the king of Twitter. But when Thomas Frank signed it, wait a minute, I'll share it 1 second. And Cody sent it, but he's cropped it. And he's got thousands of people falling for it. Let me go to Cody. There he is.
Bloody Cody.
Right, 1 second. You've got to you have to love Cody. Where is it? What he's done?
Depends on when they break for lunch. If they break for a late lunch and decide what bagel they want.
So this is what Cody did this morning. But he's cropped. So that's what he cropped. So that's what you see. He's already got almost 5,000 likes on it. Yeah. But what the actual thing is this tweet was actually tweeted when he signed his last contract 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, there
he's just changed it.
On 2022. So he's cropped out the date, and the whole of Twitter this morning was going nuts because they're like, oh my God, Frank signed a contract. Cody is the king.
He's brilliant.
He dropped it. He cropped it out. But that tweet is from 2022, and everyone was retweeting it. I had it sent to me going, "Oh, it looks like we haven't got your boy," and I was like, I was about to send it out, and then someone said, "By the way, it's your mate Cody that sent this." And I was like, "Right." Before I start sharing it, I was about to share it in the Tottenham on Tour group, and I was like, "Let me just check because this is what Cody does." Because thank God, people will know Cody. When he was watching a game at the Scotland Yard with us, I went to the toilet or outside for a vape, and stupidly, I left my phone unlocked and at the table. And as I came back, I realised Cody was next to me and I left my phone. I was like, let me just check. And 2 minutes ago, he had just done #LeavyIn and tweeted it. I was like, you fuck it. And thank God I deleted it, but so many people had seen it. I was like, Cody. So whenever Cody tweets, you have to investigate. But that tweet has sent Twitter bonkers. Or Spurs Twitter.
That bloke. He's absolutely brilliant. But there are 60 of you in the audience. We don't do this often. But if you are new here, make sure you like and subscribe to the Kauffie Company. We are 49 away from 1,100 subscribers. And we're trying to crawl our way up to 2,000 subs. And anyone that can help us out, that'd be greatly appreciated. And share
okay, so if Craig's still watching, thank you, Craig. He has just sent me. We've got a new buzzword.
Oh, I've got to play it then. I'll play it. Right, okay. Everyone, I still need a voiceover, but Brian.
So,
Buzzwords.
As I said, today we had been mentioned a little while ago that we were in a summer battle. Well, another agency has just come out and informed us that Spurs are going to seriously compete. Seriously compete Yeah, I honestly, I don't know. I don't know where I would be throughout this window without Buzzword Bingo. I don't know where I would be without this. I now have to tweet it. New bingo entry. Yep, we're seriously competing in a summer battle. And guess what? We're not going to win the war.
But that is, we still need US accented people and Canadian accented people. We can't do Bobby because Bobby's just going to do Bobby. We need an American or a Canadian accent to make us a really good voiceover for Buzzword Bingo. Something on the lines of Michael Buffer. Let's get ready to rumble. I can't do the voice. We need that. That's what we need. We need Michael Buffer. Does anyone know Michael Buffer? The voice of boxing. It's who we need. That's who we need. Oh, that's a good one. Spurs are going to valiantly contend for top signings.
Oh, that's too articulate. I love where you're going. Love where you're going. Craig O'Sullivan, my brother, is waiting for the best one he loves, and it hasn't been used for a while. Was Spurs are creeping into the conversation. That's his favourite. But yeah, we've had a double whammy for Simmons. We're in a summer battle. But now we're going to seriously compete.
No, I don't think the Scottish version would work. It doesn't shout American Carney, which is what I want. We need a Carney voice. That's what we need.
I think it's got to be. I'll have a word with. I will have
a word with Cody Mack.
Yeah, I think Cody. Because Cody, with him. You got to remember. Do you remember when Cody did that video, Ben, of me, the voiceover with Cucurella?
Yeah.
It's got to be Cody. I'll speak to Cody.
Tottenham are eyeing a move to sign. Oh, my mate, Xavi Simmons. No, you're not. He's not your mate. He's not your mate. It's like me saying I'm mates with Jack Payne of who's he play for now? I can't remember. He used to play for Charlton. He's somewhere now. He's probably on holiday in Bucharest. Good to know. Good to know. Spurs are breaking the bank for a young English star. Yeah.
You know what? This is the thing. Whenever I see that one, when it goes Spurs breaking the bank, I lose all interest. I'm like, and that's bullshit.
Yeah. Like with Leroy Sané, Aki. With Leroy Sané, I really wanted Leroy Sané. But the man's already on close to 300k a week at Bayern Munich. Then factor in there's no signing on. There's a signing on fee because it's going for a free transfer. Yep. Leroy Sané could ask for 400 grand a week. Spurs are never signing a player for 400 grand a week. Never. It's not happening.
Mate, listen, what you've got to look at this as well, and the way you have to look at it is a player of Sané's, whatever you want to say or how you feel about the player, they're not interested in coming. Because you look at it, how many times do these big players, or not even big players get told about the project at hand and the pathway, and this is the plan and the vision for the club, only to see it be absolutely not what it is. Do you not think, I mean, you got to remember, Sané's played in this league. He's seen what Spurs were when he was here and what we're trying to get to. And he's seen us now drop off. Yes, we're a European champion. Yes, it's something to be glorious about. We're not. Yeah. We're not that team. But remember, we need Champions League football and revenue to come in to get the players with Champions League pedigree and pay the wages. Pay the wages, not play the wages.
I like this one from Kudo. Spurs are fucking having it on the pursuit of Leroy Sané. I like it. It's a bit different. It's a bit different.
It's what we do. It's what we do.
I was more enjoying the Bible chat, Aki. I was more enjoying the Bible chat.
Mate, listen. What? This is what it's come to. We're all sitting here talking about manager who's coming in. Why have they turned us down? Well, other teams are doing what they do. I mean, if Ryan's still in here, I bet you Ryan, who has lost 2 key players by the looks of it. Both who Spurs were interested in, by the way, is more confident of them spending the money wisely. And you've got to look at Wolves. Wolves continuously find these players. Wolves he's still here. Wolves continuously find these players. If you go back the Netos, you can keep going back, even with us with Dean Richards. Dean Richards started at Wolves. They continuously find these players and sell them and just reel them off again. And I'm sure Ryan will feel a bit more confident with the best part of 90 million they've just inherited. I know their chairman, people are up and down with them and what they've done, but I bet you, he's just put it, your talents, and the thing is, your owner lets your talent or your scouting network to get the players in. And it's shown with a proven track record that they get it right. You look at all these other teams that scout. Bournemouth, they're about to lose Kirkes as well because Liverpool are really going, do you know what, we're champions, we don't really need improvement.
Liverpool are doing to Bournemouth what they did to Southampton.
But the thing is, Ben, they've sat there and said, right, we're at the top. We start strengthening, bringing fresh blood in, and we want to stay at the top. Not just we want to compete, we want to stay at the top. They are night and day ahead of us. Night and day.
I really don't want Carl Walker-Peters, but that's just a signing that just got Tottenham all over it. I've not heard of Tognozzi. I don't know. Who's he play for? So, Brian, when you won the Europa, your thinking was totally different last week when you wanted Ange in. So what has changed with Ange? You now come back to
Nothing's changed with Ange. Nothing's changed with Ange. There's people, I'll address it now, that keep asking the same thing of people like myself and Stel every single time, thinking there'll be a different answer. There won't be a different answer. I stand by what I said and what Stel said. Whether you like it or not, whether you believe it or not, whether you feel different or not, absolutely fine. I don't take you to task. I won't call it out. I won't say you delude it. I won't say all these things. I stand by Ange Postecoglou won us a trophy. If Ange Postecoglou, like Stel, I'm not 100% Ange in. I'm definitely not Ange out. If Ange stays, he stays. If he goes, he goes. I don't know why people I like I said, I'm on my massive hiatus. I'm on my massive hiatus of not watching anything. Sometimes I flick on for like 2 minutes. All right, that's enough. But I don't get why Stel and I have come out and said what we said. And because we've got a different view, Armageddon has kicked off, especially for Stel because he's doing a lot of shows. This is a footballing opinion. And Stel feels the way he feels. I feel the way I feel as a Tottenham Hotspur football fan. And I don't know why people continuously keep asking the same question in a different way, expecting a different answer. If Ange stays, he stays. I'll be behind him. I just hope the absolute horrific board do what they do. If they get rid of him, they get rid of him. And I hope they back whoever it is. And if it's Thomas Frank, which I've said millions of times, I will be complete. I love Thomas Frank. But then people will come at me and go, oh my God, why do you like Frank? This fan base is totally, utterly bonkers. Keep asking the same question in a different way. You are going to get the same answer from me, period. And Stel. Yeah. And I don't know why it's different or why people think I'm very, I say what I say what I do and I do as I say. And just given me something. No other manager has. In recent history, and I will stand by. And if he stays, and I will back it. If he's gone, and the next one comes in. It's as simple as that. I don't know why it's so hard to understand. I just don't get it. I honestly don't get it.
That is just bollocks, Angus. That is bollocks.
Oh no, he's right. Oh my God, is he right?
No, he's not.
Our fan back. No. I am completely behind Angus here. I am 100%. You look at it. No other club in the world wins the cup, and within 2 weeks, it's like you would have thought we lost it. I'm not talking about our entire fan base. It's utter madness. It's been 2 weeks, and the board have done what they normally do and fuck things up, but somehow it's all Angie's fault. Everything, let's blame Ange. The reason Levy hasn't made a comment, whether he's going to make one or not, that's Angie's fault. The fact that this happened, Angie's fault. The fact Donna Cullen's gone, Angie's fault. When people ask him to play defensive football, and he does, oh, but it was shit football. When he played, I want to see attacking football. With our fan base.
I agree that Spurs fans are fickle. There is no fan base that is more fickle than the Arsenal fan base.
Oh, no, mate, night and day, mate. It's night and day. It's, mate, honestly, go ask Wayne Holland. Go ask people that aren't Spurs or Arsenal fans. There are people that are outside of the Spurs that don't support Spurs that look at it and go, what the hell is your fan base all about? We can all laugh at Arsenal fans because they're like, oh, yeah, we were second, and they come up with the excuses. That's fine. That's fine. They're now in the position where they keep coming second every time or qualifying for the Champions League and not winning a trophy, which is exactly, they're now championing that. But that's the exact thing they were having a go at us when we had Pochettino. Oh, but you're not winning anything. You're not winning anything. Our fan, honestly, I do not understand.
That's what Arsenal fans did.
Mate, that's what I'm saying. But now they're championing it. I'm not talking Spurs fans or Arsenal fans. If you have a look at the outside fan base looking in, we have what I just honestly I don't get it. And this is why, like I said, at the moment, the only channels I am on or watch is obviously you, because I'm with you all the time, our channel, and We Are Tottenham TV. That is it. That is it. I wake up in the morning, if someone, I put it on for like literally 2 minutes. I'm like, no, what am I doing? I don't want to, I'm not doing this to any channel, because I'm just like, do you know what? This decision hasn't even been made yet. And when you're seeing friends falling out and seeing chats, right, the most horrific thing I've ever seen. Stell has had a change of opinion, and I was delighted to be on the We Are Tottenham TV panel show with him yesterday, because I kept saying to Stell, listen, I'm going to come on. I'll come on the show, or Tottenham Away. I'll do a show with you because I want to be there and say the same things you are, because we're very much aligned. But I have been so angry at times. And for the first time in 2 years where my anger obviously went, I've been like, do you know what? I'm fuming. I'm fuming with what I'm seeing in chats. I'm fuming. And I'm just like, nope. I ain't doing this. I'm going to enjoy my summer. But it is honestly, I can't believe there's not even a decision being made. There's no decision made yet. And you know what? If he stays, no, Lynn, I'm sorry if it came across that I was having a go. I didn't mean it to be personal to you, sir. I apologize if it came across that way. I've seen the comments being left on Tottenham Away with Stell. People going, I can't respect you. I'm not going to believe a word you said. You're vile. Because he changed his view on a manager, because Stell and I have said we want to see trophies being the way that Stell. And it is absolutely...
The beauty is when you've got new information presented to you, you can then change your opinion. That's the beauty of life, isn't it? If we all stayed stubborn in our opinions our entire life, life would be very, very boring.
Yeah.
Very boring.
It's been, like I said, the one thing you'll never, ever see me waver on, ever. And people like myself and Stell and you, Ben, and others, I'm not going to go through the list because I'll be here for ages, but I will say P1C right now, Tom81, Rumi, because I can see him in the chat. Never, ever will our stance change on Levy. Never once have we wavered. Never once will we. Never once. And here we are again with absolutely nothing. Nothing is getting done. And that is not Angie's fault. This is all from the top down, and I include Joe Lewis in that.
Yeah, Ange shouldn't be. Like, there are things that genuinely Ange is at fault for, but to blame him for absolutely everything that the football club says an agenda. That is an agenda. That people could even. It's like that meme. It's like that meme of the guy on the bicycle, and when the bicycle falls over, them saying, "Oh, Ange out," because they fell over their bike. It's not all his fault. It's not all his fault. And that's the pendulum swings. I've said this on this channel even before that. Football is a pendulum. It swings violently when in the situation. That is life in general. It is a pendulum. And Adrian's right. Our recruitment team has to be working bloody hard. The ones that are his fault are his fault. And that we're not about echo chambers here. We like to have good discussions, and it's madness. It's total madness. But on a positive note,
there's one thing I was going to say on this. Just one, then I'll let you go on the positive note very quickly. I'm bringing this up from Adrian. I'm sick and tired of hearing this goddamn excuse. There are so many things that you could do on holiday. But the other thing I will say, and this will show just how much of a fool he is, if Ange Postecoglou does stay at this football club, and Spurs just say, no announcement, but it's business as usual, we crack on, Ange is the guy, he can be on holiday. Why for 2 weeks have Spurs not had a plan to get the players in that he wanted? Why have Spurs just sat here? Levy don't need to do shit. He's got his recruitment team. He's got Vinay. He's got everyone to do. So if Ange is doing everything, if Ange is staying at this football club, why have Tottenham Hotspur sat on their asses for 2 weeks whilst all the other people are making moves? Whether he's on holiday or bloody not, Spurs have made transfers when he's been on holiday, and people are making it sound like on a holiday. I remember going on holiday in the 80s with my parents. If we needed to call my grandma and grandpa and say, hey, weather's great, we had to leave the hotel, buy a phone card, find a phone box, put the phone card in, and speak for 5 minutes before beep, 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 you're out of credit. We live in 2025 where there is a massive amount of things. It's not the day of the fax machine anymmore.
Yeah.
It blows my mind. I'm
not going to compare my dad to Daniel Levy, but
please
the
don't.
point still stands. My dad is a CEO of a property company, not a big property company, but it's a property company that does multi-million pound deals. That's what my dad's business. That's what my dad's. Who's this guy? Hello. There, buddy. Have you got a carpet next door as well, buddy?
It's just it just blows my mind. This is
the point. My dad does in some point. My dad did deal of the year in 2016. My dad sold a property for over £200 million. If my dad was on holiday at that time, he would be getting 20,000 emails a day. Do you think he stops? Do you think he stops if he goes on holiday? No. If someone calls him for business, he answers the bloody phone. He doesn't just switch his phone off. And that is what Daniel Levy is. He's a multi-billion pound business owner. And he'll be, and Mickey's seen it whenever my dad's anywhere. Mickey will be, he's always answering the phone, even if it's on a Saturday or a Sunday. If someone calls him, he has to answer it. That is just the way the world works. If you're doing a multi-million pound deal, you've got to have your phone open at all times. And that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. He's not going to stop because he's in. And again, you're right, Aki. Everyone's got 5G now. If someone, you can even answer calls on airplanes now. It's not like we can answer phone calls on airplanes.
Exactly. It's just ridiculous. If, like Maris just said, Andrew said he might step down. If he does, then he step down. But it's just everything is just this football. This is the thing.
Oh,
we are not run like a football club. Vinny. First of all, you're not allowed in that shop with that horrific coloured top on.
It's Chocolate Tom. It's Chocolate Tom.
How is everybody?
We're all arguing.
What are you arguing over? Coming off.
We're arguing whether Tottenham won the Europa League or did Arsenal win nothing.
No, that's not an argument. That's what happened. So what are you arguing about?
Vinny, it's like when I last spoke to you. When I spoke to you in person, we're talking about Daniel Levy being next Tuesday.
Yes.
And Postecoglou, what the hell is going on? Our Spurs run like a football club, and how much of an embarrassment we are, basically, when it comes to these decisions and getting things done.
So, from the top, now I'm just going to summarise. As a football club, okay, well done, great, you won the Europa League. Congratulations, give you that. But the rest of it, which is the important part, because it's not just about the Europa League. It's about how you play in the Premier League. It's about how you gel as a football club. It's about the players that you buy. It's about how you all work together. And that is obviously not working. Okay, it worked for one element, being the Europa League. But the rest of it didn't work. And as a team, it has to be... So, to me, things need to still change.
Of course, Angus agrees with the Arsenal fan. bloody shameless. Shameless.
It has to. Do you know what I mean? Simple as that. Sorry. I do say it how it is, so apologies.
No, mate. It's brilliant here. Like I said, we'll...
Yes, please.
Wait a minute, I just realised, are you wearing red as well, Ben?
I've got my Krispy Kreme jumper. It's white. It's like the Spurs
Yes, but
jumper.
what colour is the lettering? What colour is the lettering?
It's like the Spurs shirt.
Yeah. Oh.
It's like the Spurs shirt. It's white.
Listen, I can't really have a go at Vinny if the owner of the business is sitting there wearing
white and red. It's almost like the colours
Ben,
going
you've had
around
it. Yeah.
the Spurs stadium, right?
Ben, if you've got a t-shirt on, oh wait a minute, Mickey's come to your aid.
It's maroon, yes.
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 Potato, yes. Potato. Mate, it's oh, Jesus Christ.
yeah,
Vinny, how do you think your summer's gonna go? With Arsenal.
How do I think our summer's going to go?
How do you think your summer? Yeah.
You know what? It's going to be interesting because there are changes that obviously need to be made, but at the same time, it's progress. It's the building blocks. So
what process? Process stage 5. Stage 5.
And then you got to think after.
He used it. He said it. It's a process.
Just following process. No.
It's a process.
But it's things have to change. I wouldn't go to the level of your change because, by God, I was surprised seeing where you finished in the league, how you played towards the end of the season. Like, and I think we had this chat when I saw you, right?
We did. We did.
Yeah. It was shocking. But it was even United were in a similar. They're only what? How many? They're above you, just a position or two above you, and it's.
Mate, I haven't checked this, and I don't know if I want to check this. How many league points did you finish above us last year? So you finished on 74, and we finished on 38.
I can't work. I don't get that. How you managed to do this?
Yes, he said it. Trust the process. Trust the process. He said it.
You finished 36 points ahead of us.
Arteta in.
You finished 12 points, 12 wins ahead of us.
This is my point.
36 points.
But who had a better season?
You were. That doesn't matter.
Of course it does.
You were. I can't get it.
Of course it does.
And what got me? There were 4 points to the next, however many positions above.
Who had the better season?
we're talking about the overall picture.
No,
here.
but who had the better season?
We
Our Spurs. Our
Vinny, come
Spurs,
on.
not our
We
Spurs.
did.
Our Spurs, not in
Vinny.
the same competition as you next
did.
season.
Ben is
Vinny, the fact you're pissing yourself and you can't say we did without smiling just
You
goes
know,
to show
you know.
your poker face is as good as mine.
Talking of poker, I'm thinking of getting into poker. Is anyone into poker here? Or been into
I
poker?
put it this way: I point blank refuse to because of my very, very addictive nature or personality. Addictions don't do well with me, or they do very well with me. They grab hold of me. I've never once played a hand of poker. I refuse to learn any. Not once have I played it, and I won't. I just refuse. When I go to the casino, literally, I go with $50 or £50, whatever, on the roulette or in the slots. That's it. Bye. Don't take my cards with me. That's it.
Yeah.
I will not learn poker for love nor money.
I can't lie. So poker is not the game for me. I
Really?
can't lie.
You don't need
You
to,
do,
you
you
don't
bluff.
need to lie. You just need to. You don't need to physically actually talk and lie. You just need to keep a straight face.
I'm good at snap.
I wish. I don't know what. I don't know if people will know the game I'm talking about when I say it, because I don't know if people all call it the same name, but people back home might do. The card game I'm the master at, and if it was at the casino, I would be on it non-stop. Does anyone remember or play a game called Shithead?
No.
Yeah.
You know, Vinny, mate. If there was a Shithead casino part, I'd move there right now, and I would. Shithead is the most incredible. People in the chat, please tell me you've heard of the game Shithead.
Please tell me.
I never
desperately
trust a
does.
man. Yes, I agree, Drew. I never trust a man who wears red and plays poker. Yes.
Shit. Ben, when I'm next in the coffee shop, I'm going to teach you how to play Shithead. It is the best game. It is fucking brilliant.
The cop has no ability to lie. He is awful at it. Yes, that is true. I have no ability. I'm so bad at it. I had a great time at that final.
Very good,
I had
dude.
a great time. I had a great time at that final. When we scored, I fell 4 rows. It was limbs. We were hugging random people.
That's because you're all in shock.
It was great.
There's a few people in the chat that know Shithead. Shithead is mate. Shithead is a game of games. It really is.
Shithead is a great game. I used to play bridge and gin rummy. I'm 80 at heart. No, you're not. Shithead or Levy. Same thing, mate.
One of my cousins, he's passed away now, or my mum's cousin, should I say, was a professional bridge player. But I've got no idea you play that as well.
The only casino game I really could get on hand with was Casino Wars. I like Casino Wars, but that's because it's really simple.
What was that like?
What are you talking about? You go to a casino and play Casino War. What the hell?
Yeah,
So you get a card, and if your card is more than the dealer's hand, you win, basically.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
That's like when you roll the big wheel. Isn't it? That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
mate.
You get 2 cards.
Hey, do you know what?
He deals 2 cards. If your card is better than his,
That's
you...
like doing.
I've got it.
yeah, basically.
Basically.
Once Levy's gone, and I don't need to protest that anymore, I'm going to start a protest.
Now Mickey's just rubbing,
I've
she's
started
just
a
rubbing
protest.
it in.
I've started a protest march.
That was Robot Wars.
I'm going to bring
Big up
Shithead.
Robot Wars. Big up
I'm going to
Robot
bring
Wars.
Shithead to casinos. I'm going to protest to bring Shithead to casinos
Yeah.
after I've got Levy out, or we've got Levy out.
I played chess with Mickey when we were in Courchevel, and she absolutely annihilated me in every way, shape, or form. And now she just that's a low blow. That's a low blow. That's a low blow, honey. I'm terrible at chess. I'm absolutely awful. I've got no idea how to play that game. Pitch and toss was the game back in the day. Shithead.
Yep, mate.
I need
Listen, if people
I'm gonna have
Google,
to Google what this game is now.
oh mate, I'll tell. Basically, I'll tell you. Then you can look at it. You have 3 cards that are down blind.
Yeah.
3 cards you put open on top of them, and then you've got 3 cards in your hand. Now, what you need to do is you start going from 2 up to ace. Okay, and you can put, if you've got 2 of a card or 3 of a card, you can put them down. Then you pick up however many cards you put down. But there's special numbers. So, like, let's say you put a king down and you haven't got an ace. If you put a 2 down, it resets the pack, so you start again. If you put a 9 down, you can put the 9 down on anything. You have to go lower. The opponent has to go lower than a 9. And if you have a 10, it just clears the deck. Yeah. But if you don't have those cards, and let's say a king, you have to pick up the whole pack. Once you get out of all the cards, you then play the 3 cards you've got open.
Yeah.
And then after they're open and you're down to your 3 blind ones, obviously your other players are knowing that you're going blind. They want to try and get rid of their high cards to get you to pick them up. And once you turn it over, if you don't have the card higher, you pick up and then the loser is Shithead. Google Shithead or YouTube the game Shithead. It is the most addictive, frustrating, but brilliant game of cards you can have.
And all of a sudden, you've ended up with a whole fucking stack.
I've been down to my last blind card, and then within 1 turn of the card, ended up with 33 cards. That's been my.
That just reminds me of Uno.
It's kind of basically it is kind of Uno, but Uno is a champion game as well. Uno is fucking the nuts. But they've brought out so many different versions now. It's insane. But Shithead is the game of games. It's the game of games. It is.
On that note, guys, it is actually time to end the show. We've gone 10 minutes over our time, but we will be back tomorrow at 2 p.m. UK time for your usual show. Yes, Mick does love Scrabble.
No, tomorrow it'll be the dual stream.
It will be the dual stream. Will be the dual where we will bring Buzzword Bingo to your screens for the first time.
Yeah,
under the thing. So thank you to everyone for watching today's show, and have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Vinny, you got a catchphrase? Trust the process.
Don't make someone a priority if they only see you as an option.
My God, he's got so
deep.
philosophical.
That's deep. That is deep.
There you go.
It's
quite a lot. Yeah, it's quite a deep one.
And Aki, take it away.
What I will say is everyone have a great, great day. I just want to apologise to Lynn again, just in case you thought I was going for her in my rant. It wasn't you. It was I just needed to get that out there because I haven't been going on shows and won't be. So apologies if you thought that was aimed at you specifically. It most certainly was not. Have a great Thursday. Hopefully tomorrow we will have some news. Can't wait for the show tomorrow. And as always, Levy out.
Out.
And as always, everyone, if you submit what the cough is brewing. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Ciao for now.
A little different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned where I had sometimes played chess.